Hi, my name is Julianna Goldberg and I'm a sophomore here at USF. My major is health science. I'm a member of the Wellness Society Club here at USF and I work as a Pilates instructor when I'm not at school or with friends. The video I chose is Irrelevant by Pink, which was released in 2022. I'm going to connect this music video to Global Goal 16 as well as connect the communication concepts from chapters 3 and 4 that I chose. The music video Irrelevant is a protest anthem where Pink addresses the people and systems that are trying to silence her. It was written shortly after the U.S. Supreme Court decision to overturn Roe v. Wade, which took away abortion rights. Pink released this song and music video to challenge the people who are trying to take away women's rights, as well as silence others. Pink has always talked about how strongly she feels about human rights, so this really goes hand in hand with her morals that she talks about. Throughout the video, it shows clips of people protesting in a bunch of different protests. There are signs talking about women's rights, gay rights, and Black Lives Matter advocates. There are so many different signs saying things like my body, my choice, I can't breathe, Trump 2020, etc. All of these clips of different protests highlight that everyone is longing for justice, and Pink connects that through the lyrics of her song. In the video, it says, I can't tell the difference between fight or flight. I guess I can't tell the difference because I don't have the right. This shows how she feels like the Roe v. Wade decision took away her rights, made her feel belittled, but she quickly turns it around by saying in the lyrics, I'm tired but I won't sleep tonight because I still feel alive. Instead of letting all of this get to her and tear her down, she uses her voice in a powerful way to express her emotions. She continues to use her voice to stand up for what she believes in. This connects to Global Goal 16, which relates to peace, justice, and strong intuitions. Throughout this music video, Pink communicates through her music to challenge injustice and speak about what she believes in. This closely connects with Target 16.C, which is to promote and enforce non-discriminatory laws and policies. It connects with Target 16.C because the song was targeted towards the Supreme Court's decision on Roe v. Wade when abortion rights were taken away. Pink is trying to publicly communicate her feelings about how wrong this is. She is trying to speak out about how this policy should never have changed. In the video, she's closing her eyes a lot and has looked like she is passionately singing the lyrics. Then it cuts to protests and things that relate to the lyrics she is saying. It also connects with Target 16.3, which is to promote the rule of law and ensure equal access to justice. This closely relates to the music video because Pink is actively standing up to the justice system through her lyrics about injustice and how things need to change. This is shown by her interesting different videos of multiple protests with powerful signs showing pictures and strong phrases. The first key word that I chose was perception in chapter 3 on page 63. Perception is the process of understanding the meaning of things we experience around us. For example, on page 63, it gives a great example of perception. We notice the little things like physical changes in ourselves whether that's congestion, body aches, or a fever. We are perceiving the fact that something has changed, meaning we are most likely getting sick. In the video, at 42 seconds in, it shows signs saying, bands off my body. I think perception plays a big role into this because different people will perceive these signs differently off their different beliefs. Some may think that it is totally necessary to have signs and protests on this topic, while others may find it controversial and unnecessary. The second term I chose was stereotype in chapter 3 on page 67. A stereotype is when people have a general idea of a group of people based on their behaviors. An example from page 68 is how there are so many different stereotypes for different groups like homeless people, wealthy people, sports players, and many more. In the video, around 1 minute and 10 seconds in, Pink talks about being irrelevant, which shows a stereotype of women and how the protests don't do anything in her opinion. Or not in her opinion, but like in other people's opinion. She tries to change the stereotype by showing all these powerful videos of people protesting and how powerful it is. The last word I chose is criticism in chapter 4 on page 102. Criticism is when words are judgmental towards someone or something. An example of criticism on page 102 is when you talk badly about an organization's public relations campaign because you don't like it. In the video, 1 minute and 22 seconds in, Pink expresses how her opinions don't matter and how she feels criticized for her opinions. She uses that criticism as power throughout the video, though. She doesn't let anyone tear her down. Throughout this activity, I've learned a lot about communication and different ways that people use communication to express their emotions. I was surprised by how there were a lot of hidden messages in her video. For example, when I dove into the criticism definition and examples about feeling When I dove into the criticism definition and examples of it in the video, I was really shocked by how much Pink talks about feeling criticized in her video. She feels like that because she's a woman, and when they took away her rights, she felt extremely criticized because they took away her rights, and she just didn't feel like that was okay. I really enjoyed learning about how Pink uses her lyrics and in this video to voice her opinions, and I also enjoyed learning about Global Goal 16 along with its targets. I look forward to exploring more about different communication strategies. Thank you for listening.